Okay, we're going to put two presenters together next because they're on the same topic, different backgrounds. As with all new challenges come new equipment, new training, new requirements. This equipment and training comes with a cost, and we're all trying to figure out how we're going to pay for this stuff. To discuss grant funding and opportunities in Massachusetts, we'll start with the Department of Fire Services Grant Coordinator, Tim Moore. Right, Tim. This is the mic for YouTube. You can just throw that on your tie or something.
Yep.
And then the right foot will work.
Okay. All right, good morning, everyone. My name's Tim Moore. I work in the executive office here at DFS. I'm going to talk about one program today that I think most of you are probably familiar with at this point, that you can use to support equipment needs for lithium-ion battery fires. So the Firefighter Safety Equipment Grant, a few reminders about the program for those of you that are familiar with it, and just some basic information if you haven't worked with it before. We have $5 million available annually for this program for local fire departments in Massachusetts to support really any type of equipment that makes firefighters safer while they're doing their jobs. We currently have a list of about 120 types of equipment that are available and allowable through the program. We'll talk about the lithium-ion battery equipment on the next slide that is available through the program. The application period typically begins in October. I know it is mid-October now. We hope to have something for you very soon. Probably about a week and a half or 2 weeks from now, you should see an email about the application period opening. The most important eligibility requirement for the program, you need to be compliant with MFERS for calendar year 2022. So I know you heard from Daryl earlier. I think there are a few people across the state that are not compliant with 2022 at this point. So now is a good time to be working on that if you're one of those departments. And then also just a reminder, this is a reimbursement-based program. So you will receive an award and a contract from DFS, order the equipment, receive it, pay for it, and then request reimbursement for the equipment from DFS afterwards. 4 items on the screen. The 4 categories are the lithium-ion battery categories that are allowable under this program. So you can buy any of those items. I do really want to point out all of those items are considered medium priority under the program. So what that means, what we tell everybody with the medium priority equipment is it should never be the primary basis for your application. So if you're a department that's eligible for, say, $15,000 a year through this program, don't apply for $12 or $15,000 of medium priority equipment. But if let's say you need $12,000 or $13,000 of turnout gear, which is high priority, and you want to spend that last $2,000 or $3,000 on lithium-ion battery equipment, that's a good idea. You'll still score quite well, and you'll get all the equipment you're looking for. If the primary basis of your application is medium priority equipment, you will receive a reduced award amount and not get all the money that you requested. So always focus on the high priority equipment. And then when you're looking at that tier where you say, I can get up to $15,000, fill in the remainder with medium priority equipment if there's something medium priority that you're interested in and would like to purchase. Contracting process. So this is not specific to lithium-ion battery fires, but every time we get a chance to remind people of this, we talk about it. So do not order equipment before your contract is signed by your municipality or fire district and DFS. If you receive equipment before that contract is signed by both parties, we can't reimburse you. That is a state comptroller policy. It's not something DFS can waive. You can't make a phone call to anybody here in this building that can waive that policy. The comptroller simply won't accept or process the payment. Every year in July, I call 3 or 4 departments and give them the bad news that they accepted equipment before their contract was signed, and we can't reimburse them. So please be very cognizant of that requirement. We will give you an email that says, please go ahead and order equipment. Your contract has been signed. It will have a copy of your signed contract. Please do not order anything before that happens. Every year, people try to end around that process where they mail their contract in signed by one party, and they order their equipment then, and it comes in 5 or 6 days later, and either the mailman doesn't deliver it in time, or there's an error in the signature, and we have to return it and try again to have you sign it correctly. That equipment comes in early, and you don't end up getting reimbursed for it. So please just wait until you get that go-ahead email from us so that we can eventually reimburse you for the equipment. So that is all I have. I'll leave my contact info up there on the screen. Anytime you want to reach out, phone call or email, please go ahead. This program or any other DFS grant programs you have questions on. Thank you.